BMW X5 ownership can cost you more than you planned, and it usually comes from specific models that look perfect from the outside. One of them has sent owners repair bills that exceed $13,000 before the car hits 60,000 miles, on a drivetrain defect BMW knew about and denied under warranty. Another turns a neglected oil gasket into a shredded serpentine belt, a clogged oil pickup screen, and a seized engine. All from a single leak that costs $300 to fix if you catch it in time. Today, the DEF tank tax, the serpentine shredder, the transfer case tax, the 3 X5s to approach with serious caution, and the B58 Masterclass, the one that represents BMW X5 ownership exactly as it's supposed to feel, and almost nobody is talking about it. By the end, you'll know whether the X5 you're looking at is the smartest buy in this segment, or a repair bill you haven't met yet. Worst 3, 2013 BMW X5 xDrive 35D E70, the DEF tank tax. Step into the 2013 X5 xDrive 35D and the case for diesel makes immediate sense. The torque is immediate and effortless, the kind of low-end pull that makes highway merges feel lazy and towing feel like nothing. The interior is mature, the ride is composed, and the fuel economy numbers make the premium price tag feel almost justified. For the first few years of ownership, this is a genuinely impressive machine. But here's what happens once the emissions hardware starts aging. By 70,000 miles, owners of the xDrive 35D start seeing an amber check engine light, not from the engine itself, but from the selective catalytic reduction system buried in the exhaust. The active DEF tank heating element burns out. That is the component responsible for keeping diesel exhaust fluid warm enough to flow in cold temperatures. When it fails, the urea crystallizes inside the reservoir, clogs the delivery lines, and locks up the pump module. The emission system stops injecting fluid into the exhaust stream, the diesel particulate filter chokes on soot, and the dashboard begins a countdown, a literal mileage timer warning the owner the car will refuse to restart. Repair bills for this issue run up to $3,200 at a dealer for a complete active DEF tank replacement and software recalibration. That is not a mechanical failure. That is an emissions compliance tax on a system BMW extended the warranty to 10 years or 120,000 miles under a technical service bulletin. If your vehicle is outside that window, the bill is yours. One owner on Bimmerpost put it plainly, "Screw this car, just threw the 49 E1D DE fault code, getting an EV." The xDrive 35D is not a bad vehicle in isolation. It is a bad bet on the used market unless you can confirm the active DEF tank has been replaced or the vehicle is still inside the extended warranty window. Before you buy one, connect a BMW-specific ISTA scanner and pull manufacturer DDE fault codes, specifically 49E1. A standard OBD2 reader will not find this. If the code is present, walk away. X5 diesel owners, what does yours actually cost you in emissions repairs? Drop the total in the comments. Worst 2, 2011 BMW X5 xDrive 35i E70, the serpentine shredder. The E70, xDrive 35, I was the X5 that made the inline-6 argument feel airtight. The N55 engine, turbocharged, smooth, and pulling hard from low revs, made the V8 feel unnecessary. The interior was a genuine step forward, the ride quality was composed, and on paper, this was the sensible, reliable choice in the X5 lineup. For the first 50,000 miles, it usually is. But here's what happens when the oil filter housing gasket starts to go. The gasket on the oil filter housing deteriorates under sustained heat. Engine oil begins leaking directly onto the serpentine belt and its plastic pulleys. The rubber softens, the belt slips off its track, and then the spinning harmonic balancer crankshaft pulley catches it, wrapping the shredded belt around itself and forcing it directly past the front main crankshaft seal and into the oil pan. Rubber shards clog the oil pickup screen, oil pressure drops, the engine starves, rod bearings spin, camshaft scoring begins, and by the time the driver notices anything, a sudden loss of power steering, a red battery warning, a clattering noise, the damage is already compounding. Repair bills for the full remediation run up to $4,000 at an independent shop, dropping the front subframe, pulling the oil pan, cleaning the pickup tube, replacing the front main seal. If the engine has already seized, dealers have quoted $12,000 to $15,000 for a complete block replacement. One owner on Bimmerpost recalled it without ceremony. "My serpentine belt got sucked into my engine. I would say it's a $3,000 plus job at any shop, probably more." BMW documented this failure mode in a technical service bulletin acknowledging the critical hazard of oil filter housing leaks contaminating the drive belt. No safety recall was ever issued. The repair remains out of pocket for any owner outside warranty coverage. If you are looking at an E70 xDrive 35i on the used market, open the hood before you do anything else. Look directly beneath the oil filter housing. If there is oil pooling on the belt pulleys, or if the belt shows soft, oil-slicked edges, do not drive the car until the oil filter housing gasket and the entire belt system have been replaced. That $300 gasket is the only thing standing between a routine service and a 5-figure engine bill. If this is saving you from that mistake, hit like. It helps us get this research in front of more buyers before they sign anything. Now, the one you really need to know about. Worst one, 2019 BMW X5 xDrive 40i G05, the transfer case tax. This one might genuinely surprise you. Of everything BMW has produced in the last decade, this is the model you would expect to be the safe choice. The G05 generation, the B58 inline-6, the engine that enthusiast forums, used car guides, and YouTube channels have unanimously declared bulletproof. Pre-owned buyers are routinely told, skip the V8, skip the diesel, find a G05 with the B58. It is the safest modern luxury SUV you can buy, and then the data points somewhere else entirely. The 2019 model year carries a critical engineering flaw inside its standard xDrive all-wheel drive system, specifically in the ATX13-X transfer case. The factory-filled transfer case oil fails to meet the required friction and viscosity specifications. Under load, it breaks down. The internal wet clutch plates begin to bind and release erratically. The driver first notices it as a low-speed juddering or skipping sensation during parking maneuvers, a feeling that closely mimics tires binding on dry pavement. It is easy to dismiss. It should not be dismissed. As the clutches continue to bind, they shed fine metallic particles directly into the transfer case sump. The unit holds less than a single liter of fluid. That concentrated contamination tears through the internal bearings and planetary gears. It is not 3 separate problems. It is one failure that multiplies. The cascade ends in total mechanical seizure of the transfer case assembly, torque routing failure, and a dashboard drivetrain malfunction warning. Dealer quotes for a complete transfer case assembly replacement have reached $13,000. This defect affects all 2019 through 2025 G05 models equipped with xDrive and the ATX13-X transfer case, excluding M models. BMW of North America has actively denied warranty coverage under certified pre-owned and extended service programs, documented in the federal class action lawsuit Sanganito versus BMW of North America, filed in the District of New Jersey in November 2025. One owner in Buffalo, New York, under an active CPO warranty, described the experience on BimmerPost. My dealership told me they need to change the fluid at a cost of $880. Sign me up for this class action lawsuit if one ever comes up, because having to fork this out for a factory originating issue is bull. Is it a beautiful car? Absolutely. Does it drive beautifully? Yes. But the question worth asking yourself is, at what point does a car that costs this much to maintain stop being a luxury and start being a liability? If you are looking at a 2019 to 2022 G05 xDrive, drive it in tight circles at low speed under light acceleration before you buy anything. If you feel a skipping or juddering sensation through the steering wheel or floorboards, the transfer case is actively failing. Walk away or negotiate the cost of a complete fluid flush and software recalibration into the purchase price. Those 3 are the cautionary tales. Knowing them puts you ahead of 90% of buyers walking into dealerships right now. But this is not just a warning, it is a guide, because BMW has also produced some genuinely exceptional X5s, models that mechanics quietly recommend when nobody is watching, cars that long-term owners run past 200,000 miles without drama. The 4 you're about to see are what BMW X5 ownership looks like when it gets everything right. And the number 1 pick, the one we are building toward, is probably not the one you are expecting. Best 4, 2013 BMW X5 xDrive 35i E70, the redemption year. The E70 generation has a reputation problem. Most pre-owned buyers walk past every E70 X5 assuming it is a financial trap. Too many recalls, too many complaints, too much early generation drama. That reputation is earned for the 2008 through 2011 models. The 2013 model year is a different vehicle. By the final production year of the E70, BMW had spent 7 years refining every known failure point in the platform. The notoriously fragile high-pressure fuel pump was replaced with a redesigned Bosch unit. reliable and inexpensive to source. The clunky 6-speed automatic was gone, replaced by the smooth, robust ZF 8-speed that the platform always deserved. The result is an X5 that delivers 90% of the F15 experience at roughly half the price. Multiple 2013 owners have crossed 150,000 miles with nothing more than fluid changes and minor gasket work, the drivetrain remaining sound and leak-free. In its final production year, the 2013 E70 scored 82 out of 100 on J.D. Power's Quality and Reliability Index, placing it at the top of its luxury SUV class and completely reversing the low scores of the early E70 years. One contributor on BimmerPost's technical forum confirmed it directly. If you're able to afford the 2013 model year, you'll get the redesigned HPFP, which is more reliable. You won't be disappointed. Because of the negative reputation of early E70s, the 2013 xDrive 35i is heavily undervalued on the used market. That is the opportunity. 2013 E70 owners, what mileage are you at and what does it cost you to get there? Drop it below. Best 3, 2006 BMW X5 3.0i E53, the mechanical purist. The first generation E53 X5 gets dismissed immediately by most used car buyers. Too old, too many air suspension failures, too many electrical gremlins, too much risk. That dismissal is understandable, and for the air-suspended V8 variants, it is correct. But the late model 2006 xDrive 30i with standard steel coil springs is a different machine entirely. The M54B30 engine, a naturally aspirated 3.0-liter inline-6, represents the peak of BMW's analog engineering philosophy. No turbochargers, no direct injection, no high-pressure fuel pump, no plastic timing chain guides. The timing chain is front-mounted steel, engineered to last the lifespan of the vehicle. Without the complexity that plagues every subsequent generation, this engine is something a competent owner can service in a home driveway with standard tools. When properly maintained, the M54 easily exceeds 250,000 miles, with multiple documented forum examples surpassing 310,000 miles, and at least one verified instance of 550,000 miles on original internal engine components. One independent BMW specialist put it plainly, "I recommend that you should only be looking at the M54. The V8 trims of these cars is nothing but problems." At the age of E53s, the M54 is by far the most reliable engine. In comparison to a modern G05 with its complex dual-screen electronics and mild hybrid systems, the 2006 3.0i competes directly on driving character, at a fraction of the long-term ownership cost. Well-kept 2006 E53 3.0i models have bottomed out on depreciation, trading between $4,000 and $6,000, and are beginning to appreciate as enthusiast vehicles. The M54's forged steel crankshaft is so over-engineered that aftermarket tuners routinely use the factory bottom end to support over 400 horsepower under forced induction, without touching the internals. E53 owners, drop your mileage in the comments. Let's see how far these things actually go. Best 2, 2018 BMW X5 xDrive 35i F15, the sordid legend. The F15 generation gets skipped by a lot of buyers. Early turbocharger wastegate failures, direct injection carbon buildup, oil pan leaks requiring subframe removal. The reputation of the early F15 is enough to push most people toward the newer G05. The 2018 model year is the reason that logic is flawed. The 2018 xDrive 35i is the final production year of the F15, which means it carries every mechanical and electronic refinement BMW made across the entire generation. The N55 engine in the 2018 model features a redesigned Bosch high-pressure fuel pump that replaced the failure-prone Continental unit. It uses an electronic wastegate for precise boost control. The rod bearings were updated for compatibility with modern thinner oils, and it is paired with a ZF 8-speed automatic, one of the finest transmissions in the segment. Multiple F15 owners have reported crossing 150,000 miles with nothing beyond basic fluid changes and minor gasket updates, the drivetrain remaining structurally sound and leak-free. One BMW independent technician on BimmerPost's F15 forum was direct. "The F15 is a very solid, well-built platform. My 2018 never gave me any issue, warranty, or otherwise. The N55 is reliable compared to other X5 powertrains." The 2018 F15 also holds its value better than the newer G05 or competitor Mercedes GLE models, because the market recognizes what long-term owners already know. what owners rarely factor in until they are selling, the 2018 F15 retains more of its original value than almost any other X5 generation on the used market. That is not just a financial benefit, it is evidence that the market knows what long-term owners know. That said, there is one X5 that makes everything we have just covered look like the obvious choice, and it is not the one most people would predict. Best one, 2021 BMW X5 xDrive 40i G05, the B58 Masterclass. If you had asked any BMW enthusiast 5 years ago which X5 to buy, most of them would have pointed at the F15. The data today points somewhere more interesting. The 2021 G05 xDrive 40i is the same generation as worst number 1, same body, same platform, same inline-6 family, and it is one of the most reliable luxury SUVs BMW has ever produced. Here is why the year matters. The B58 TU1 engine, the technical update 1 revision of the B58, introduced a closed-deck engine block design that provides structural rigidity under high boost pressures. It features a dual-branch cooling system and a heat encapsulation system that retains engine warmth for up to 36 hours after shutdown. That slow heat dissipation prevents the rapid cooling cycles that warp plastic valve covers and degrade engine gaskets, the exact failure mode that plagues earlier generations. The transfer case fluid specification issue that defines the 2019 model was identified and corrected. The 2021 model year benefits from that correction. High-mileage B58 engines are already documented crossing 200,000 miles, and a G05 in commercial daily driver service was recently verified at 363,000 miles on original internal engine components. Toyota engineers subjected this exact BMW engine to their own extreme quality testing procedures before choosing it to power the GR Supra. That is not a marketing claim, that is a competing manufacturer's engineering validation. One mechanic summarized it without hesitation. An X5 with a B58 is very reliable. The B58 G05 is a phenomenal drivetrain with very few issues. As long as you stick to the inline-6, you should be pretty solid. The 2021 G05 commands a strong premium on the pre-owned market, retaining more than 55% of its original MSRP after 5 years, outpacing the Range Rover Sport and the Mercedes-Benz GLE. Maintain it correctly. Oil changes every 5,000 to 7,500 miles with BMW LL01FE synthetic, coolant flush every 5 years, transfer case and transmission fluids every 50,000 miles. Do those 4 things and this engine will outlast the body around it. The 2021 X5 is what BMW ownership should always feel like. Most buyers walk past it chasing something newer, or discount it because the 2019 scared them off the generation entirely. That is the mistake. Would you buy a 2021 G05 over a 2018 F15, or does the newer platform still make you nervous after everything we covered today? Drop your honest take below. Buy with information, not impulse. Avoid the X5 models 2013 xDrive 35D, the 2011 xDrive 35i, and especially the 2019 xDrive 40i. Unless you have complete service documentation, a pre-purchase inspection from an independent BMW specialist, and a clear picture of the transfer case service history. Seek out the 2013 E70 xDrive 35i, the 2006 E53 3.0i, the 2018 F15 xDrive 35i, and if you want the most rewarding long-term answer in this entire lineup, the 2021 G05 xDrive 40i is the one the data keeps pointing at. BMW X5 ownership can be everything it promises. It just depends entirely on which model you choose and what year you start from. Do the homework. Get the inspection. Buy with information, not impulse. If this helped, hit like and check out this next video. It covers the 3 worst and 4 best BMW engines to own, and it is worth watching before you commit to any X5 powertrain. This is Tom from Seats and Wheels. Thanks for watching.